Celtics. Like, not even a close game. It was the small, dismantling. It felt like. Do you think this? Do you think it's now the Sixers series to lose after last night? What
I
are
mean,
your
yeah,
thoughts?
you're up 3-2 and you're headed back home with
Mm-hmm.
the ability to win it on your home court. So we'll see. I I know the Celtics were down 3-2 last year, but they were playing the Chris Middleton less Milwaukee Bucks. Also, just as like it feels like a different Boston team that we're dealing with. But Tatum did have, I believe it was 44 in Game 6, and then Grant Williams with the 7-3 game in Game 7, and it wasn't even close. So it's kind of like both series.
But so you were saying about they were down last year 3-2.
Yeah, but it's a different Celtics team, and unfortunately for Boston, I wish. Then Luke said he was coming on today too, man. It's just not a good day for us, I guess. But it's not the same Celtics team, and Joe Mazzulla isn't Ime Udoka, and we're also definitely starting to see the Will Hardy departure. That's for sure. I mean, we saw it basically how the Jazz did all season, but
Oh
we're really
yeah.
seeing it under a microscope right now that it's the playoffs. But at the end of the day, I mean, they missed 9 free throws. Horford went 0-7. Oldford, Derek White only 7 points. They only shot 40% from the field. Tatum couldn't get going again until kind of forced his way to that rim and got fouled and started making some shots, and then had a better second half. But Jaylen Brown starts red hot. Don't really see him demand the ball for the rest of the game. It's a different team. Doc has blown the most 3-1 leads, but
Like Luke said, right now the Celtics outchoked Doc Rivers somehow.
yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Kendrick with Doc Rivers. I don't, he has won some important games before. There's a banner up for a reason. So I'm
One
not
time.
counting Doc out. I'm not counting Philly out because I mean, look at this: Joel Embiid, 33, 7-3, 4 blocks. That's MVP for performance. No one was going to the rim. Nobody on the Celtics wanted to get to the rim because they knew what was going to happen. You got Joel Embiid right there, mouse in the house. Tyrese Maxey, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 of 12 from downtown. Tobias Harris, red hot, 7 to 10.
Tobias Harris has been red hot.
16 points, 11 rebounds. Harden only had 2 turnovers. Harden's done a great job, like not losing, not being that sloppy with the basketball all series. He's a little bit more sloppy in that first round. And then the Daniel House Jr. game where I think he was like a minus 15. We won't talk about that, but he had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 of 7 from the field. So, he pulled a Lonnie Walker. I also decided I'm going to call every role player, good role player performance in the playoffs, the Lonnie Walker game.
The Lonnie Walker game?
Life. Yeah. If the Lakers win the championship, Sixers just played better. And they dominated all game. They never took their foot off the gas. Joel Embiid's playing injured on one leg, and he had that crazy LeBron-esque block.
I was upset that I wanted the Celtics to win this. We were laughing at one point. What if the Celtics came back with their white boy squad? They had at the end of the game
points, and
it was Mike Muscala, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, and Grant Williams out there. And
Luke Cornett, yeah.
Man, it was 4 white guys and Grant Williams. I think they cut it down to a 9-point lead, and we were like, "What if there was 1 minute and 40 seconds left?" I think if they hit one more 3, Joe Mazzulla's gonna have to hit a call timeout if this is a 6-point game.
Yeah, you saw Doc kind of. Well, I think Harden was still out on the floor. I think most of the Sixers starters were still out there, but you had Joel Embiid on the bench.
Yeah.
And 15 points in 3 minutes isn't that much in today's era. So,
yeah, I mean, Joe Mazzulla just threw out the 5 shooters.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Joe Mazzulla does in Game 6. I thought that Quizlet thing was pretty funny, but
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't either. Obviously, it's just it's tough because I still think the Celtics win in 7, and I'm rooting for Philadelphia. Like I'll
Dude, they
I'll
really
say
gave
my piece.
Alex Caruso